If you've been following me for a while, you know my history. I came up in the golden era of Bloodline champions, then naturally I moved into Battlerite like everyone else. I have always believed that this specific genre, the top-down, skill-shot arena brawler, has infinite potential. But let's be honest, Throne has been empty. No one has really been able to nail it since Battlerite kind of faded out. We've been orphaned arena players just waiting for a new home. Well, I think I might have found a contender. I've been diving into the Steam PvP Fest and I stumbled across a demo for a game called ALEA. Is it the savior we've been waiting for, or just another indie dream that's going to break our hearts? Let's talk about it. So first things first, what are we looking at here? What is ALEA trying to achieve? At its core, this is a pure arena brawler with an extremely high skill ceiling. The demo right now lets you queue for 1v1, 2v2 and 3v3 mode. Simple rules. You fight until the other team is dead. First 3 wins takes the match. Here's the thing that separates it from just being a kind of a Battlerite clone. There's a weapon swapping. Right now, there are 3 classes: Warrior, Mage and Ranger, but you aren't stuck with the one static kit. You can swap between 2 completely different forms on the fly. Take the Warrior. Great Sword for damage, Sword and Shield for defense. The Mage swaps between Fire and Ice. The Ranger goes from kind of a single target sniper mode to trap heavy AoE mode. The concept is quite simple, but in practice, it changes everything. So that's the promise on paper. But how does it actually feel? Game drops you into this lobby area first, kind of a playground. There are target dummies everywhere, so you can get a grip on the combat before you embarrass yourself, which is good, because I definitely needed that. I tried to queue for 2v2, but well, it's a demo. The queue never popped for me, so I jumped into the 1v1 ladder. I picked the Ranger first, because obviously, that's my jam. I matched against this Mage. First couple rounds, honestly felt pretty easy. I was kiting him, landing my shots. Then he adjusted and I was missing all my shots. He realized he could swap forms to close the gap and he actually took a round of me. That definitely woke me up. I ended up winning that match, but it wasn't a stomp, which is always a nice feeling. For the second match, I wanted to switch it up. I locked in the Mage and I went up against the Warrior. And I'm not gonna lie, it felt way easier. Obviously, we are all just learning the game, but I have a feeling that in 1v1 situations, playing a ranged character against melee character is going to be a nightmare for beginners. The Warrior just couldn't really do anything to me. I swept him 3-0 and it felt a little bit dirty. Let's talk about the good stuff here, because there is a lot here to like. Personally, I think the combat feels amazing. It's snappy, it's responsive, it's exactly that third-person arena itch I've been trying to kind of scratch. And honestly, while 1v1 is fine, I think the game is going to live or die on 3v3. I'm getting some serious flashbacks to Dragon Nest arenas. Absolute chaos, but extremely fun. But my favorite part about this whole thing, the thing that actually sold me, there's no ultimates. There aren't any super overpowered press R to win buttons. That was always my biggest cry with like Battlerite. The whole match would just revolve around stalling until you charge your ultimate. Here, it's just your kit versus their kit, and that is a massive win in my book. Now we have to address the elephant in the room. It is a PvP arena game, and history tells us these games struggle. Indie PvP is an incredibly tough sell. The game is sweaty. It is cutthroat. With the current setup, if you're a casual player, you are going to get stumped. And if you get stumped for 5 games in a row, you are just going to uninstall the game. That is just the reality. If the devs want this to survive, I think they need to add something for the casual crowd. Give us capture the flag, give us some kind of a king of the hill mode, give us modes with more players so individual mistakes don't feel so punishing. If they keep it strictly deathmatch arena, it's going to be a struggle to keep the servers populated. But look, the potential is undeniably there. Mechanically, the foundation is rock solid, I think. It all comes down to what the developers do next. I feel like we need some kind of roadmap. We need to know the plan, and honestly, we need players. I'm partly making this video just so more of you will go download the demo and check it out. I really want to try the 3v3 mode, and I can't do it if the queue is empty. So if you miss Battlerite, or if you just want a combat game that respects your skill, check out ALEA. Let's give it a fair shot and see if it sticks. I see you in the arena. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give it a like. Tell me in the comments what do you think about ALEA. If you tried it out, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.